The taste of gold.
It is.
Sections following you or something. That would be wild. What's that?
That would be Hazard.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Oh,
Why are you sorry?
I didn't realize you'd come around.
Hmm.
hi. Oh, I'm never gonna beat her height.
If I may, you looked rather resplendent
You wanted
last
to
night.
take it out of the kitchen, though.
Yes.
Better.
You looked like you were off to the disco.
Yeah, I don't like that clown suit.
Was it a gift?
An old relic.
An old relic. Yes. I pulled out my old legs for that.
I really need to fix these hollow screens at some point.
I think there's other priorities that need to be taken care of.
Yeah.
The green one, I assume that is, some random person we picked up off the street and brought into the headquarters?
They're not some random person. Did you care to explain, Doctor?
About my cousin? I told her I was be bringing her today.
Was it today? I see.
I messaged you.
I guess I must have missed that part.
Hmm.
And the other one? Still settling in?
At home, yes, he's de-stressing from the whole fact of being sold yesterday.
I see. Anastasia, how do you think it went yesterday?
Could have gone worse. Could have gone better. But things could have gone south.
Well, at least the worst case scenario did not happen.
We had contingencies. Thankfully, we didn't have to use them.
Well, having the adversary pay the price, and we reap the well, I guess I shouldn't refer to your cousin as reaping the rewards, but
I prefer that you did not.
adversary foot the bill, and we get to save Chimera's cousin. Seems like a win-win. How are they taking it?
They find this place interesting. They're taking whatever happened in stride. I've yet to actually explain to her why she's fully here, but that will come in time.
And being around people brandishing weapons is turning out okay?
We told her this place was safe.
It is.
Coffee.
It is the safest place for her.
Besides, I have my own weapons at home. I don't hide them.
Hello.
Everyone here taller. Hello. I'm Rin.
Gladly.
I believe I am the tallest.
I think Maggot and you were pretty close.
Maggot and I are pretty close. You found me scary. Wait until
Well,
you
the
see
big guy.
Maggot. Oh, you have seen him.
No,
No,
I
he
just
just knows
was
of
told
him.
that he's a big dude. He
Yes.
shakes people.
shakes people and, yeah, picks them up by the arms.
What? Why did you? What?
No, just, yes.
Oh, okay. I like my arms.
They are lovely arms.
They won't
Yeah.
hurt you.
Where?
No, Maggot wouldn't hurt a fly if it was a friend.
That's what I've been hearing. He's like a big dude, but just not filled with love, but just a very affectionate guy.
Yes. And if he takes to you, then if anyone were to cross you, it would be unfortunate to be them.
Fair enough. Must be Maggot likes all y'all, right? Makes sense.
Yes.
You know, yeah, we're like one big happy family here. Like we take care of each other, make sure everything's all good.
One big
Yeah.
happy family. Is Dad here? Speaking of the family.
He's out talking with Burner.
I see.
Wait, you call Signal Dad? That's kind of
I don't. Most people do.
okay. Must be
It's a joke.
Gotcha. Ah, like the chicken
Yeah.
bucket. Gotcha.
I'm going to get a can of paint and take to it then. Thank you for that idea.
Let's keep it on theme. Maybe paint it orange or purple.
Like a
I like purple.
like a
Purple.
Home Depot bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will leave you three to your tour. It seems as though you've lost your fourth.
Yeah, where did Anna? Yeah, Anna
She
go.
walked off.
She was
She tends to avoid me for some
this is the
reason.
perfect little hiding hole. Do you guys ever play hide and seek here? I feel like that you guys have so many spots.
We haven't considered it, but we could.
What is up with...
Good.
I forgot to
We have,
fix
like,
the
a
damn
relaxed
map this week.
situation, like,
I was
yeah.
focusing so much on
exercise.
Hazard's new log.
Considering how much we need it.
Alright, good. All the volumes are working. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na-na. Is that a gunshot? I sound like someone throwing the lid on a trash can. Ah, there they are. Yes, they're shooting things. Hopefully not shooting towards the base. If neither of you two have guns drawn, who's shooting? Oh,
Anastasia's doing target practice.
I see.
They mentioned it to Ajax on the comms.
Don't worry, no one else is shooting nobody today, and that's at least not in my plans to do so.
Oh, was that a plan? Wasn't a spur of a moment thing.
Turn the phrase.
Yes.
By the way, lovely outfit you had last night.
Yes. Please put my clothes back on. Would you like to stare out over the ocean a little more? Signal?
I suppose if you's asking, it'd be hard pressed to say no.
Enjoy your ocean gazing.
There's something to be said about the view. It's blank as it can be. Something about the way the moon hits some toxic ass waters, makes it glow in a way that almost masks the smell.
Almost. At least
So
they
what
don't.
can I do for you, Hazard?
I mean, there's the obvious thing.
Which one of the obvious things?
What was the plan, and how did the plan go?
Plan was apparently number one, just to win the auction outright. Apparently that didn't happen.
Do you know the
What makes it
I'm sorry, no, let me
Well-
allow you to finish. And then I'll ask my questions.
I've been informed that Lovely Shadows was at that event as well. Ones that be staying at the station.
Mm-hmm.
And Burner at least suspects that that is who won the sweepstakes. Which to me is, well, to me it is a big concern, and there's a lot of people going miss in Zafira. And this group just so happens to go to spend something like 190 grand on some random person they don't know just because the cop said they's missing? And it just so happens to be a family member of one of our horde. I don't know if they found out that Camaro belongs here or if this was just a random happenstance, but that's a little concerning, you know? Either way, plan 2 was to ambush him on his way back to wherever they was going. Apparently, though, that's not what had to happen. All that needed to be done was come here to reveal that they was a family member, and custody got turned over to them almost immediately. Bunch of bleeding hearts, huh? Well, it is a bit worrying that this Aegis now potentially knows that Mara's partial identity, I assume, otherwise it'd be hard to verify otherwise. But in the end, the mission is done. We do got both of them. That was all I had. I'm sure you have thoughts.
So to go back over. Evidently, from your perspective, evidently the plan was to flat out buy Len.
Yeah.
And by chance, the person who did win the auction was allowed to just walk out with Len in the hopes that in some underground high society elite auction that your crack team would be able to liberate Len from them.
Once there's out. Now,
But thankfully, our horned friend from Aegis, Liberty Island, as I was referring to as Ellis, outbid Ren by 12,000 credits. But thankfully,
Substantial amount.
Aegis took Len to the GPD.
Well, the exchange was they found out the family thing going on happened before they even left the auction.
So, Ren, I assume, I don't know what identity Chimera was going with, was able to pull their heartstrings to have them release Len.
Is to be fair, it is a little bit more than that. If there was to have a rightful persons to be released to, Chimera would be, by all accounts, the most likely person to be handed over by GPD, who most likely does not want someone just in their sales.
So,
In some ways, if you look at the situation, may have even been the best outcome. This Aegis thinks they has done a good deed rescuing someone from the clutches of an evil organization. They just go back, report to their boss. We did it. We liberated. Turned them in. We done our job. And in the meantime, we get what they want. And we didn't even have to spend any money on it. Now, don't get me wrong, Hazard. I do understand that it was a highly unlikely scenario that we would most likely not be able to recreate and things in the future, but sometimes you just got to take bounces when they come your way.
that's not what I do. Yes, you take the boon when it is handed to you. You don't look the gift horse in the mouth.
The gift unicorn in this case, but yeah.
Yes, the gift unicorn. You got lucky. You got very lucky.
Most likely.
If Rin had won that auction, who would be the 178,000 credits in the hole?
Brandwood.
Do you wonder where Rin got 178,000 credits together from?
Now, from sales, Ren, Chimera, Berna, Anastasia all pulled it together. Every scrap they had, from what I understand.
Let's look at the other worst case scenario. Do you know of Councilman McKay?
Berna informed me that he suspects that they was there, yes, and I know there's reputation. Well,
Councilman
I'll tell you,
McKay.
Hazard, if Councilman McKay wanted that cousin, really wanted that cousin, there's not a damn thing we could have done.
It is unfortunate that that is your opinion. No, not
You so
unfortunate.
confident in yourself?
I'm disappointed that that's your opinion.
As a, I know damn well we is not the top dog in this city. There are groups, organizations, single people. If they wanted to, they could come down here and blast us to smithereens. From what I heard of councilmen's, I'll be honest, I'm surprised that you don't think at least a little bit of the same.
Don't think a little what?
You don't think a little bit of the same. Do you really think that you would have a personal chance if realistically speaking, if there was an object that you needed and Councilman McKay wanted and truly wanted, you think you could beat Councilman McKay to that object?
Once the item was in McKay's hands, it would be extremely difficult. But before it's in his hands, completely different story. Completely different person's responsibility.
I has it. Go ahead. I would. Please.
In the
I would
end,
love to hear what it is that you think that we could have done to snap them out of there without a whole lot of shit going wrong. Without playing this, quite frankly, as straight as we could. Because in this case, I would love to learn. I mean every part of that.
I'm not in a position to mentor you. And now that you mention it, I guess I'm not in a position to... Don't cop out on you. How... Tell me about the security then, at the auction. Are you sure that the ones that you chose would not have been able to handle the security there?
What did we go over with Miss V after last a string of things that have gone wrong?
Remind me. There were many
We need
things.
to start doing this more. We need to start thinking more and not brute forcing things.
Haven't yet asked you if you would have. The question simply now is your assessment of it. Which I guess from what you're saying, the assessment is that no one that was sent with Chimera would have been able to handle more than just simply winning the auction or...
If I told Burner to burn that fucking place to the ground, he would have attempted.
Mm-hmm.
All that would have done is made things very messy. Likely getting Burner, Chimera, Anna, Luna, and most likely the cousin either killed or extremely harmed in the meantime.
Or worse.
Especially if we got councilmen's on the session, which, to be fair, I didn't know about, but I can imagine that if things go on fuck all, tits up, and they start getting involved... Listen, you might think we got lucky, and I agree that there was a certain element of luck in all this that happened. But going in there and blasting and trying to do this by force, it was not going to be the play. And no matter who was there, councilman or not, the last thing I would have wanted to do was piss people off who run high-up auctions like that. Last thing I want us right now to have is another set of eyes on us as troublemakers.
Okay.
What you call it, risk assessment?
Yes.
Risk of doing anything loud or nasty in there would have been repeating the same mistakes we've made in the past few things we've done. And they worked for a while. They really did. Bank heist went pretty damn well.
Mm-hmm.
Things we did before that.
Yes.
Getting out there punching some faces, doing as well. The higher we go up, though, the more we're going to run into places where we can't just smash and grab. Now, there's going to be times we can smash and grab still, and at that point, I will turn to Maggot, Heather, maybe even Burnham, Ajax. Go smash, go grab. This was not the time.
Then I guess, ultimately, let's placate me. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. Risk assessment. What was the chance of this not going well?
Realistically speaking, without knowing all the players involved,
Mm-hmm.
not going well?
Ballpark percentile.
Hell, you could call it a 50-50, I suppose, if you wanted to be on that side.
Then what was your plan? What are you pointing out?
Someone coming up behind us. I'm letting them know to please keep on moving.
Hello, Shark.
Hi.
So the plan was for it to go lucky. What was your plan if it didn't go lucky? What were you going to do with Chimera being utterly demoralized? Our only source of product possibly being out for the count. I'm just curious.
Still had the other cousin.
Mm-hmm.
To tell the truth, though, if I will be as candid, probably would have been a lost cause.
Are you saying it would be the end of Event Horizon?
No, I'm talking about that particular thread. Just that cousin specific. We would have Meg do with Chimera and the one cousin that we do got.
So Chimera would emotionally recover from this and go back to his old ways and...
That part I could have gone back on track of, albeit taking a little bit longer.
Okay, good. That's comforting.
It would have been a lot harder and a lot more time, and none of that we have on hand.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. But Kamal also knows that if they is trying to keep themselves alive, this is probably their best chance to do it here. And with some work at it, some cokes, and some nice little chats that we're gotten back to.
Good. That is the aspect of running a family here that would have worked out. So going forward, what's the plan? Is the cousin staying here? Are they going back to Chimera's apartment?
The rescue cousin is recuperating at the current apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I asked Barna to make sure that they scan for anything that might be tracking them, especially with the agents there. I don't trust that they didn't plop something on them while leading them outside. Or that the GPD ain't putting on them.
Should have Anastasia
Once,
also take a look before they get here.
That would be smart.
Yes, I don't necessarily trust Burner's knowledge of tracking devices.
By me telling Barna, I didn't mean necessarily him checking. I meant make it happen.
I see.
But I
hope it
will
works
let
out.
Anna know.
Got it.
Barna and Anna have been a little bit. I think there's okay. Regardless. Yes, once they've been cleared, nothing on toward them. The one cousin is here already. Chimera brought them in. So on point, we'll get the other one here as well. Once the hysterics have died down a bit.
Got it. So this one is staying here.
Permanently? I don't know about today.
Okay.
Listen, we want them to make it seem to them that this is gonna be where they come for the next line of work. All we need for them is just a little something.
Do you need anything from Miss V or me to facilitate this? Accommodate them?
Let me talk to. I need to talk to Chimera still one-on-one. I'm letting them have the time right now, letting them get all settled, and then I will find out what Chimera needs in order to make the next step happen.
Mm-hmm.
If I need anything from either of you, trust me, you'll be the first ones to know. But mostly because you're the ones who, you get what I'm saying.
Yes. You have our numbers.
On the top of my list on my little phone, I got both of your numbers, yes.
Wise. I want you to make triple sure that Chimera and both the cousins are not being followed and not being tracked.
Especially if apparently the Councilman McKay had a eye on Chimera and their alter ego. Started marking about them scales or something. So now I gotta worry that we have a councilman following them around too. That's what my topic of conversation here was with Burner for a bit.
I was close to Chimera most of the auction, and Malleus didn't take any interest to him while they were there.
Something that happened after. Showed up at a coffee shop that they went to. You see my worry now, right, Hazard?
No, you've just confirmed mine.
Which is what?
Councilman McKay followed. Her name is Norelia. Quite popular on Metagram. Followed Norelia and.
Well, we can't be quite sure yet. We don't know if they was following Chimera or if they was following the Aegis agents that was taking the cousin to the police station.
Doesn't matter. Albeit, your guess is more likely. Norelia's
Regardless,
plus
it
one.
has turned.
Norelia's plus one left earlier from the police station than Ren. And a specific blacked out limousine followed the plus one. I'm assuming the plus one
Any
is.
idea what the relation is there?
No idea.
Between McKay and anyone who was aware from this Aegis?
No idea.
I don't even know if everyone they was talking as agents. We don't know how many people was agents. We don't know. There are so many things that just can of worms that got just dug into that I can't even.
Yes. And look at it from my perspective. Who involved in this organization, other than Miss V, is equipped to deal with this tier of involved party?
Interest.
Interest, yes.
That was my point. There's not a whole lot of us, if quite frankly, any.
And why did not Chimera inform me more quickly?
I believe she was probably more worried about her cousins for the time being.
Well, I would like to.
Vern, on the other hand, has been informed me about the detail. It is also possible that Chimera doesn't quite understand who Malice McKay is. And to be quite fair, neither do I. I know the rumors. I know the talk around town. But I also know that the talk around town is that sometimes 17-foot monsters come out of the ocean to eat people. So, there's only so much I can put stock into.
It's usually 30-foot monsters coming out of hell portals. But, yes, I guess.
I'm sure those exist too.
Kaiju can walk up on the. I am pulling the trump card on this one. I will get this from Chimera's lips directly, firsthand. If you want to be there, I'm not going to say no.
Y'all go ahead and have a chat. Just
Yes.
try not to stress Chimera out anymore. They got that relief right now, you know, where they did the thing and they got the people back and maybe everything's all right. I don't want to.
Do you understand that? Do you understand the level of danger that Chimera may be in now?
I have a guess.
Well, my question earlier of how would you get Len from those hands? Let's go ahead and replace the name Len with Chimera. How would you get him back?
I have no fucking idea.
Exactly. Let's not have to be in a position where we have to figure that out.
Yeah, no disagreement from me. So at least I want them keeping their head down and on a swivel if they must go outside for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with
Set against Havoc. So yeah, tracking him down and think.
The bucket's down.
in the
Yeah, no.
You playing with your dolls again?
Along with Burner down downstairs.
No, they're playing with me.
I don't want to know.
Oh, recent side effect that I found out a couple months ago. If you go too long without eating and then take Nova, you turn to cannibalistic natures.
Yeah,
You
I
called it
remember that.
Nova?
Yeah, why? This is the drug name.
The group is the Event Horizon. The drug is Nova. There's like a much leaner street version of it that has much less side effects that they sell called Gamma or Little N.
That is so lame.
Hi, Hazard.
You're all nerds.
Yeah, we are. I don't know, Hazard.
Bronner, how about you show our guests the medical accommodations and various other things while
Currently,
In a few minutes,
Current-
we're
Taking
gonna
my
rate
juices.
her
blood.
I'm sorry, I guess I did word that as a question. My fault.
can't take her
Who's the
anywhere.
blood?
Currently getting her blood.
There is a needle stuck in her inner thigh right now. It
Yeah.
can wait.
I did the rundown with her. What was happening, and we're getting her blood.
I appreciate your I'm trying to find the right word. Thank you for being helpful. Ren, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you good with the needles?
I'm not like bad with them per se. I'm just, it's first time having one in my thigh.
Have you never had a vaccine or an IV put in?
Yeah, but those usually go like here.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought you were gonna draw from here, but apparently not. Okay, cool.
It's
I mean,
best to move around.
fine.
You don't want scarring.
Places like
Well.
the thigh can be faster.
Just glad if I can take some of the burden off any. I will be your assistant.
All right.
Bag should be filled.
Okay, I kink it. So you can switch it. You need to get 2 bags.
Right. Off.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
It does 2 bags at once.
Ah, shit. Fuck. Smart.
Yeah. That's why it does the teeter-totter thing. It fills 2 blood bags at the same time.
Ah, you could have warned me.
You'll get used to it.
It's like releasing a pinch.
Hold,
It's just more
hold
than
the
a
cotton
pinch.
ball.
Okay.
Giant mosquito.
It's a very big mosquito.
It's only the size of a finger, maybe. Yeah, it's not that
There you
big.
go.
That's still a very big mosquito.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put it in the freezer.
High signal.
Hello, signal.
Everything going all right here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just getting product.
Yep.
In the
I'll get
hell.
this.
Let me
Thank
double
you.
check the conversation that I had with
I'll get this over to
that
you.
Hazard and Chimera had through
If I'm
text.
helping, can
Talked with people at
Chimera take
Botland.
a break from
Got a
the
meeting
party?
with them. He's safe with Ren currently. We'll bring Ren
Only Chimera would know
around.
the best answer to that.
Base to give her
Is he
a
allowed to take a
rundown of
break?
things. Blindfolded during the
I
trip
think
for
so.
safety
I think you're
missions.
on a little bit at least.
Not to be touched.
Hmm.
This room got
How's your leg feeling?
awkward.
How is your leg feeling?
It's fine. I'm trying not to look out the tubing.
It's
Bana.
fine. We'll clean that up. I'm
163,000.
going to bring you over to the medical facilities now, upstairs in the office.
Or anything interesting. There's a pool table. Ever played 9-ball?
I'm not the best because I
No.
can never reach the table, but I will do my best.
Now
I'm
we
sure-
not only have a pool table, but we have an actual working pool now too.
Yes.
I saw that. I jumped in. It was cold.
When you get a chance, I guess. Chimera, I think, Hazard wants to have a little chat at some point.
We can do it now. Go get her some food.
I could stay, relax here, and chill. But that's okay. No.
Let's go.
Okay.
You need food to replenish the blood that I just took out.
Yeah. No, it's best to eat
Ruffle, ruffle,
some
ruffle.
things of iron, salty to replenish right away.
Chips
Yes.
and
Cookies.
cookies.
There should be some of the okay to eat things in the cupboard up there that I keep stocked.
Yep.
Maybe. Just go with him. I'll be fine.
Come on.
I mean, I'll scratch someone's eye out. Okay.
I like her.
Yeah, a lot of people do. Let me just Really chair.
That's Hazard.
Please recount to me the time from the point where you left the auction to Len showing up at your apartment.
Where I was?
Yes.
Talking with the people that bought Len after the fact, finding out who they were. Confirming the fact that they did in fact bring him to the police. They know someone that I know within Aegis, so I can only assume that they are such. They were sent there by the GPD, mostly because the GPD had a supporter attending that auction. They couldn't go themselves. I didn't stick around much to answer too many questions as Malleus McKay showed up and took an interest in me. It was only about an hour after the auction that happened. From the auction, I went home, got changed, then went to the coffee shop. Simple.
My relationship with my family is strained. My parents were never involved. My sibling fucked off as soon as she could. I don't really understand that familial connection. If I found out my sister was taken hostage or kidnapped, I'd try to get her out. It'd be fun. But I don't know if I would be upset or angry, depressed. There's a fear that I wouldn't feel these emotions. Signal said to be gentle. You already are stressed out enough. But I must stress things to you. If Malleus McKay had won that auction and walked out with Len, he would be gone. My concern now is that I don't know if Malleus McKay was looking for you, but I know that he and his entourage specifically followed Freedom Islands +1.
And that was the one I was speaking to. His conversation was more directed towards her. He only acknowledged my existence when I said I was going to be leaving.
And just exchanged pleasantries and... Well, if that's it, then that is good. That means he may not have taken much notice or concern to you.
I was still warned when I had to loop back around to grab my wallet by his son to be cautious. Both of them also confirmed to be wary and not to trust him. So if he does try anything, I know what to do. I still need to have a public presence.
What will you do?
What will I do? Properly decline him.
Do you think that councilmen are used to being told no?
Not necessarily, but it's all I have. I can't pull a gun on him.
No.
I can't ask police to help.
No.
All I have is no. I mean, I could say that I'm already owned by someone, but then he would ask if he could just buy me. I doubt my path will cross with him too many times. It was just happen chance after the auction.
Be vigilant. For all three of you.
I try to be.
Is that injury to your arm new?
I'm sure you are.
Were you wearing sleeves last night? I think you were.
She has a sister named Brittany, too.
I was wearing sleeves, but
Her
that
sister was
did
my
not
bad,
cover
actually.
my
Her sister was
shoulder.
my bad. Bethany,
It
though.
was self-induced.
She was a brat.
Doubt you would fully understand. Been having identity issues. It didn't help with the auction that they only referred to my cousin as a thing or an it. An oddity. I've always had issues with people perceiving my species as nothing more than just pretty little things to collect. Malleus, noticing my scales, tipped the edge. I ripped them out. I only got that far when Burner finally noticed what I was doing.
Then you understand the importance of caution.
Yes.
Out of everyone here that is equipped to deal with someone like Malleus McKay, I'm the only one remotely in that range. Other than relying on pure luck again. If anything seems off, it may involve him. I am asking you, not telling. Please, let me know immediately.
Understood. I'll
If
keep it in mind.
he was trying to track you down and Freedom Islands +1 wasn't there. For fuck's sake, her name's Norelia. If Norelia was not there, Norelia's +1 was not there, we might not be having this conversation right now.
Most likely not.
Do you trust me?
The lie I tell myself is yes, the truth is partially.
Good. No, it's good that you think that way. My interests are exterior to Event Horizon, but direct related. Miss V. Of course. But there's a lot more. The kind of chess game, though, that councilmen play. I'm sorry, what were you going to say before I asked you if you trusted me?
Not entirely sure, but I clocked who I was speaking to. I believe their names were Sokoto and Andrew. I know one of them, well, actually, both of them have popped by the black hole. One more so than the other. Catherine's quite loud, saying the names of her friends.
Interesting. Mm. Sakoto and Andrew. I know Sakoto. Actually, a friend of a friend. What is your opinion of Sakoto?
No real strong one. What I observed within the auction, she snuck around a lot. Must have been able to get past a lot of people. Perhaps something like Luna with a cloaking thing.
Yes. Very observant.
Otherwise, no real strong opinion. She seems nice. Actually genuinely wanting to help people.
Hmm. At any time of your meeting at this cafe, did you have a headache?
No.
Good.
Malleus's daughter, however, was able to detect heartbeats. She noticed Luna. I asked her to be behind a wall, observing just in case.
Interesting. Malleus's daughter. Hmm. Must have been one of the two that was there with Malleus.
Yes.
Ren is going back to your place tonight.
Yes. I'm thinking of speaking with my landlord to get them a better apartment in the complex I live in. So they're a bit closer. I may have a 2-room apartment, but I would like to actually do things in my house. Besides, I also need to do my other job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to stay here. I would like for them to at least continue to live their life normally. Be awful for 2 civilians, one that just got kidnapped to just disappear.
If you think they're safe.
Having them closer will be an ease on my mind. The vinyl shop isn't too far from my apartment anyways. They can continue to work there.
I know it's barely been a day. How is Ren dealing with everything? Len, yes.
Len is at my apartment still processing everything. Giving him a bit to just try to ground and normalize himself again. I'll explain everything to him once he's stable.
Of
He
course.
also doesn't like needles too much, so it'll be a hassle to get anything from him.
Maybe you can check with Dolly to see if there's some kind of device that can be affixed, implanted, something not noticeable that will make it easier for them both.
I wouldn't want to. I'll propose the idea to them.
Check with Dolly first. Make sure this is something that's possible. I don't want to talk about that. But
I'll check with Dolly if it is such a thing and then propose it up to them. I don't want to forcefully augment their bodies.
Of course, no.
I understand that I may sound a bit pushy, not bring them pushy against this. It's just difficult now, pushing down everything. I grew up with them. 20 years of my life being around them. It's hard to push that away.
And I'm not pushing back now. On one side, you understand that without any of the three of you, Event Horizon collapses. Everyone here will be in the rubble. But on the other hand, you know that risk, and like I said, I don't understand the whole family thing. Honestly, that is my biggest point of friction with Signal. And don't tell Miss V, but also Miss V. She's all about the family thing, too. But I understand emotion. I've loved before, so I can apply some of that to what it's like to actually care about your family. And you're looking out for both your families now. One reunited, the other rather dysfunctional. Honestly, Anastasia, I wouldn't be surprised if I come by the headquarters one day and she just screams, "Hazard, you're ruining my life," and runs off.
I don't think that would happen.
I don't
None of us
know.
in our angsty teenage phases.
Hmm.
Except Heather.
Oh, God.
Heather's
You
the
know-
only one in her angsty teenage phase.
So true. And in the absolute most morbid way, I'm happy we've been dealing with Len and Ren to distract me from that clusterfuck. It's like everyone's trying
There
to
are
bring
so
down
many.
this family.
There are so many clusterfucks contained within this one place. But yeah, no, that's one of them.
Honestly, don't know why she takes it all on her shoulders and doesn't ask for others for help.
Hardwired into her brain not to ask for help. Thinks that she can do it all on her own.
I tried to help delegate for her to show her how things can be easier, but I'll just deal with the bickering and at least things get done.
Yeah, they do.
I should order another bag of kibble for her.
Another?
Yes, I've been trying to grease those wheels. I bought Fancy Feast for them last month. She has 2 cows.
Right, she's the one caring for the cats within the base.
At least they've not been bugging you in the lab, hopefully. I haven't seen them around since
Not
she started feeding them.
I haven't seen them down here. I think they're terrified of the amount of stairs and they get confused.
Would be interesting, though, to see a feral cat on Nova. Don't. She loves those cats.
I crossed the line. That crosses a line. I'm
Wow.
not doing that. I've done my experimentations on animals before. It's always messy and doesn't work right. I've kind of just stopped animal testing altogether. That's why I went to human testing. You get more results that way. Besides, trying to make a drug for humans to take and you're experimenting it on a rat. That's just not helpful.
No. I guess humans can take a lot more than what a rat can take.
Yeah. They're bigger.
Yes.
Besides, I've already done the tests with animals hyped up on Nova before. They just explode.
That explains that corner.
What corner?
The one that is permanently stained red.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I welded that door shut. Just gonna... If anyone asks, it was... gas leak.
Yeah.
Got fixed.
Rust.
Rust, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any sign of Malleus, any councilman any CEO megacorp shows interest in you, please, as soon as possible, let me know. Even during the conversation. It's good to have a friend nearby. I'm sure Burner can hold up his own, but I have other things at my disposal. And
You sure to.
no matter what thing you provide to Event Horizon, and no matter what face I bring forward, you're a person. You are you regardless of what you're made up of. I'm no psychologist, but please don't hurt yourself.
I've been yelled at enough today about it.
I'm not yelling at you, I'm just saying that please don't do it. It can lead to worse things for you and others. Not trying to be ominous, I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that. It might be bad now, but it can always get worse. I'm sure your cousin is getting bored out of their mind with Burner. Would you like me to pull you up?
She didn't start
Would you like me to pull you up in the bucket?
No, I'm fine. My medication's still been working very nicely.
Good. I'm happy you've had some breakthroughs.
Yeah. I don't feel pain and cracks whenever I walk anymore, so that's good. I still don't trust not being able to hold my ground steady enough while swinging my cane, but that's why I have the leg braces.
That's why I have other pairs of legs. Yes, I hadn't pulled out last night's legs in forever.
They were very nice. The arm augments were also very nice looking.
It's funny, people keep saying that. The legs were far more expensive. Authentic ballerina legs. Rather prestigious Russian ballerina, in fact. Her legs went missing. I found them.
Oh, I'm being run at. Hi. I was being run at. Nope. Hi.
Can I
yes.
shoot a gun?
I thought
Yes!
you run a gun.
Hey, Hazard, can I
small
shoot again?
Okay, I can get you a pistol.
Have you ever shot a
You
P90?
probably should need to know how to do that.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Can I shoot one?
Have you ever shot a P90 before?
I haven't shot a gun at all.
How brittle are her
You
bones?
so tall.
Huh?
How brittle are her bones?
I want to start small. I want to start small. I want to start. This is bigger than me.
Yes, you will go
I'm getting
flying
close.
down the hallway. It'll be fantastic.
I don't want to fly.
Oh, they do look concerned, don't they?
Well, you're fucking pointing your gun at them. Yeah.
Do you not think I have trigger control?
I don't fucking care. You don't put your gun.
Well, I mean,
You know this. Gun safety.
Yes, remember, gun safety. Whenever you grab one, turn it off or else it won't work.
there's an off
If you're ever holding a gun, you want that safety off so it'll work when you want it to work.
Where's the safety?
It's the switch that says safety on it.
I was about to give you a gun
Okay,
safety
okay.
lesson,
Like,
but I decided not.
I've never touched or held a gun in my life.
Yeah,
This was a water
Can you
gun.
stop pointing your guns at people?
Oh, there's a switch. That's convenient.
Yeah.
No, you swung it around.
I know I don't know how to shoot a gun, but
Point
for
it
some
down,
reason the way
point it
you're
up,
looking at
point
that
it,
makes
you know,
me
like when you bring it
nervous.
up. Oh, right here we go. Watch.
I
Yeah, there
kind of
you
want
go.
to go sit in the pool.
So when you pull it out, right? When
What
you
was
make
in
it
the
Anastasia put a lot of work into
and
that,
you
so
bring it up, so that you don't aim it at
Yeah.
anybody, right?
let her know when
Fuck
you
it,
do it
that's
so
fine.
that
Then
she
you
can
point
feel
it at them and
special.
shoot.
Sorry, that's a really dumb thought.
Please share. I love dumb
Keep going.
thoughts.
There you go.
Trust me.
No, it's fine.
No, what's your dumb thought? Yeah,
We already hyped it up here. We're already here. You might as well.
Yes.
Well, you're a better swimmer than you are a flyer, so you could have been a duck. Because you swim fast.
Did you just call her a
It's better than a
witch?
chicken!
Did you just call her a witch?
Better than a chicken. I love ducks.
Never mind. You're
No,
not
it's-
familiar with
no,
archaic pop culture, are you?
No, it's if they weigh more than a duck, isn't it?
Oh, that's right. If they sink and drown, they're a witch. If they float, they're a duck.
Actually, I think it's the other way around. Because if they sink,
They're a
like
duck?
pure.
Oh,
No, I don't know. I don't know.
great. Now I'm gonna have to Zoogle this and watch this movie.
Yeah, no. It's been a while since I've seen that one too. Yeah.
Shark, do you know anything about old ass movies?
We also don't know the airspeed velocity of a swallow.
I
He has hollow bones, so yeah. But you don't.
no.
That's because of the combination that he has.
Anyway,
All right. 3 words. First word 2 syllable. What? You were like pantomiming, so I was.
Oh no.
Oh, these? Those are Signal's dolls. He plays with them.
So they hated them.
I mean,
We are talking about calling an exorcist, but we need a young priest and an old priest.
we're not bringing any priests out to the headquarters. Unless they're joining.
no, you're demi-human because.
Actually, you know what? If we found a priest to join Event Horizon, that would be fun.
Yeah, like
Oh, I get it. Chimeras are extra.
He could bless all the Nova.
Human.
Actually, we could have a different line of Nova. Blessed Nova.
That's what I am.
We need 2 priests. We need young and old priests in order to exercise the ghost.
Yes, but that's bringing more
Thank you,
people to
my friend,
headquarters,
very
more
well.
people to vet.
Counts to the green. I
don't think
cannot
it's really
stick
a
the
frog thing.
walls. I can jump pretty high.
Shock yet.
Let's see how I can jump. Watch this.
Sure.
They, of
I'm not
course,
gonna
Um,
lie, but
we,
okay.
yeah, we
um,
can totally ordain Shark.
Unaccompanied minor?
They're
No,
adult.
32.
Supposedly. They're 32 years old.
It hurts when you hit
Yeah,
the
it did.
antlers.
Yeah, but I'm not willing to walk out there, so you're fucked.
You are so crabby. Why are you crabby? Do you need a cookie? I can get you a cookie. I know there's cookies.
Hazard.
Yeah, I'd love a cookie. Yeah, bring it to me.
Credit for your thoughts a moment.
Please?
Absolutely.
If you want to, sure.
Thanks.
You can apologize to me.
Ajax.
You don't like
Let's
Okay.
go. Let's go to the bar.
I don't know. What do I get out of it?
Sure.
a cookie.
Okay.
And I swear to God, if you compliment my arms over my legs, I'm going to continue to be disappointed with you all.
The arms are flashier.
Well, for fuck's sake. If shit goes south, you're the first one I'm going to shoot.
Do you want a cookie?
Yes.
Basic sugar cookie. They're really good. I'll have to make some more pieces.
I need to be careful. These go straight to my ass.
Ah, fair. Just do more squats. Work it off.
You do realize my legs are still synthetic.
Is your ass synthetic?
No. My glutes are not synthetic. Please impress me.
Impress you, huh?
I've been having a series of disappointing conversations today.
Oh, really? Well, it came to my attention recently that you have been referring to Chimera simply as product and not as an actual person. Ah, so you're not impressed with our conversation. Hmm.
I'm still waiting. Continue.
Look, I'm going to take a page from Signal and be respectful. You've helped us out a bunch. You do help us out, and I still respect you. However, everyone should still have a level of respect who comes under this roof. For everyone. Morgan learnt that lesson through Signal. And obviously I'm not going to shoot you in the foot. That's not my place to do or anything like that. But Chimera is still a person of respect in this team. In our team. I know you're not necessarily a full part of our team, but there should still be respect from everyone who comes in here. So please, refer to Chimera as an actual person rather than just product. They have been through a lot, and it would help production if they weren't being degraded in such manners. Are we clear?
No. There's a lot of missing details around the demands you were making.
What, to simply refer to Chimera as an actual person and by their name rather than simply as a product? Go ahead, enlighten me. Why is there missing detail in that simple form of respect?
I will not placate you.
I'm sorry, you
I'm
won't
going to
placate
go
me.
ahead and place credits on the wager that this is simply your displeasure and not something your boyfriend has expressed to you. That you are
On the contrary.
really.
Yes. They have been through enough fucking emotional attack and damage that they have quite literally mutilated part of their shoulder because of all this shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
They have expressed very clear discomfort and asked me specifically if they were an actual person due to you referring otherwise. Because you simply called them a product.
I want you to think back to these sentences you have just said. They have said to you
Oh, there we are.
that I am.
Hi, Gita.
So, I'm headed back out. Cindy.
Take care.
Chane.
Nice bike, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, holy shit. I do have one question though. Sorry to interrupt, but if someone touches it, do they like get shot like a Batman bike or something? Just curious. I don't have any plans to touch it because I don't fuck with other people's shit, but
By the end of the week, yes.
okay, cool. Noted. That'll be pretty goddamn funny when someone fucks with that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Do I have your permission to like try to goad people into touching it if I ever see it out in like public or anything?
Oh my god. I will not stop you.
Cool. Okay. Just let me know when it's ready. Bye, you two.
As you were saying.
Chimera has specifically said to you that Hazard has only referred to her simply as product. Facts are important here.
I'm gonna go by the fact of you're going to say Miss V as well, yes?
Miss V as well as what? Miss
Never
V
refers
referring
to
to
her as just a product only?
I believe this conversation is you and me right now.
Correct. I'm simply asking for more clarification of the fact.
No, I
Because
simply
aware
said
of-
that Chimera has specifically said that Hazard refers to her only as the product. Him. Or, let me go ahead and fill in between the lines the statement that I'm making that the lover boy witnessed a very untasty exchange from a very unpleasant person that caused a severe abreaction from someone they cared deeply for. And you can't simply trounce into Mr. McKay's office and put your foot down. So you are jumping to conclusions and projecting.
The incident I'm referring to
Yes.
happened before the auction.
Mm-hmm.
What happened during the auction and afterwards and with McKay was a whole other ordeal that they've been through a lot more.
No, it's not a whole other ordeal. You brought the mutilation of their arm into the conversation.
Yes. They had a breakdown beforehand. I helped calm them down because they had asked me if they were an actual person.
Mm-hmm.
They were already on high stress.
And they said, I'm on high stress, wondering if I'm a person because Hazard keeps referring to me as a product. Are those the words you're putting in his mouth?
Are you saying that you have not referred to them as such?
Yes. In fact, not 5 minutes ago, can't recall the exact words that I made, that I said, but I did make the distinction. I said to him, the stuff that comes out of him, once it's out of him, it's a thing. He, though, is a person. And this resolution to the conversation came from my concern for his safety. And my disappointment that you two were in a situation that was far outside of your class. And the closest ally you have that could assist if this situation were to go tits up is either me or Miss V. My disappointment is I'm finding out about this third hand. I will go ahead and be
That's the thing. I have the brittle hollow bone so I can
open with you also.
spongy bones because you're an amphibian.
I explained to Chimera that my parents were absent, and my sibling fucked off as quickly as they could. That in my family there is a distinct lack of love. If my sister were to be kidnapped or being sold, I would find them and set them free because it would be fun. Not because I necessarily cared if they died or not. So I have difficulty in understanding the position that Chimera is in, with him having two cousins in danger, one on the cusp of one on the precipice of never coming back. I don't understand the emotions behind it. Yes, to me, we've had a warehouse seized, a lab burnt down, a cook that is now no longer part of the organization, no longer part of the family. If the Nova runs out, Event Horizon implodes. Exactly. Am I going to care? That's a tough question.
You might a little,
I might a little.
considering how close you are with Miss V and whatnot.
Yes. But that is my involvement here. I'm not Event Horizon. I am... I don't want to say part of the bigger picture because that is egotistical
You're an
and
observer.
grandiose, and I'm an observer that has their fingers in the pie.
Mhm.
I am invested. And hell, I buy cat food for Anastasia so she can keep her cats alive. There's other ways to motivate her. But what I'm saying is I don't understand Signal's approach to running this as a family, or Miss V's shared vision of this being a family organization, family business.
Signal explained it to me.
And who are you shooing off now?
Sharkfin.
Hmm.
Don't fucking know that guy. Signal explained it to me where, I mean, I was halfway there where, like, if anything were to happen to us, it's normally a lot of the time every man for himself in things like this. But if we more get to know each other and cooperate more, then we'll actually give a shit about each other and actually try to help each other when things happen. Such as like how he's looking for Morgan's shooter right now with Ajax. Or how we helped Chimera's cousin out of an auction of slave trade. In other gangs, they might not have given a shit about each other in situations like this and just fucked off for their own thing.
Then riddle me this, Joker. Coming at me with threats. Chimera already had Ren. Why would I go out of my way to get a impossibly obtainable invitation to a obscure underground highfalutin auction, and specifically deliver this to Chimera for them to figure out how to get their other cousin? From your perspective, you should be able to see that with 2 products, the supply chain continues. It doubles. We will restock in no time. We don't need the 3rd.
More product means more product in general. Corporate speak. The 3rd makes it triple.
Look at the risk. You stood in the room with those people. If you weren't running off of adrenaline, how would have you reacted around Malleus McKay, soon to be Councilman Jonas? Vampires, probably fairies there. People that could nod at their entourage and you would disappear. Why would I take that risk? Why would Miss V take that risk?
Because there's that base level of respect.
And maybe that respect comes from caring.
And this is why I'm not threatening you in any way. I am simply voicing discomfort from what I overheard. And from what was discussed with me.
Wow. Thank you for bringing this to my attention then. And, you did start this off with threats.
Did I?
Yes. I can read between the lines. You started with the whole Morgan example. And how Signal handled it. And then you mentioned, well, how would you handle it with me?
Okay. To be completely fair.
Yes.
I was not actually trying to threaten you with that. I simply brought that up because this felt like it might have been a sort of similar conversation of making sure there was respect on the table. And I brought up how Signal handled it because the fact of I'm not trying to do that and I didn't want to do that. Okay,
But if you have to,
technically, if I was mad enough,
yes,
I would threaten you. However, I
you simply implied it. No, you did not.
I wanted to start this with a cool head. I even talked with Signal about it, so that then it would not go in this case. I'm not wanting to threaten you. I did not want to threaten you. I did not mean to threaten you. If threats were in the lines, in between the lines, that was still a bit of my anger possibly seeping through because I'm not the most social person. So I'm sorry if it came off that way. I genuinely was not trying to threaten you, and was trying to say the opposite of how their situation, because of how Morgan is, turned out differently. We're speaking as proper adults and not actually raising our voices in any way. So no threats were on the table at that time. And no threats have been put on the table.
Good. Wow.
I'm sorry if I disrespected you in the way that I worded things. Again, I'm not the best at that.
I see.
I'm learning.
Wow. There's a reason you are part of the group in the way that you are. And I appreciate that. You are good at what you do. And your attitude helps with that. But to resolve your primary concern for this conversation, I suggest trying not to put words in Chimera's mouth. And maybe later tonight, ask him what his honest opinions of me are. Before assuming that when I show up for business talk, I am simply and only looking at them as a product. And not simply here for the numbers. Yeah?
I can agree to that.
Good. And then once you find out the words directly from Chimera's mouth, then we can have this conversation again. And you can tell me off for how I really feel about it.
I will respect this. Tensions have been high for the past couple of weeks, so I've been worried.
I understand. I am sending a number to your phone right now. Do not, and I will know, share this with anyone else. You are...
I won't.
I will make the same request to you. I am not telling you. If Councilman McKay, any councilman, any CEO or corporate fuck shows interest in Chimera, Ren, or Len, or you by association, inform me immediately, please.
Ah, you didn't do the signal thing and just say to run. Grab them and run. Yes, I will inform you immediately.
No. My private conversation with Signal today included the statement of if Malleus McKay wanted Len and Len left with Malleus McKay, Len would be gone. There would be no plan B, jump the winner of the auction and take them. In fact, most anyone there at that auction, you would not have been able to retrieve Len from them. You all got fucking lucky. Signal thinks it's a 50-50, and that was an acceptable risk. So, if the situation arises where someone like Councilman McKay shows interest, there is no running away. Think about Luna. Was Luna even safe? That is why, please, let me know. I play games in this world. I'm familiar with the chess moves. I'm familiar with the dance.
Then riddle me this, Maestro.
Yes.
How much information do you have on these sorts of people? What makes them tick, what they are?
That depends how much money you have and how much risk you're accepting to take.
What if it's more beneficial for Event Horizon, and in that case, Miss V? Because if we have backup measures made in case of involvement such as those, I that could likely be worked on.
In that situation, you would have to convince me to be able to convince Miss V to join that dance or join that chess game. Again, measurable risk, measurable reward. And safety or less risk can be the reward. Do you want
I can
me...
inform you later then of things I'll be working on. I'll start experimenting and doing things of my own volition, and if it actually makes some foot ground and some work, then maybe that might actually catch some more interest from you.
What kind of research? Experiments?
Oh, you know, the usual of just, rather than just a toxic gas that makes you choke, maybe something a little more on the mind of acidically melting things from the inside out.
I see. Product research.
Yes, product research.
Yes, I like this.
Yes.
And I'm sure Miss V will be quite interested too.
There. Then I can do my start.
Of course.
Inform you of the findings and the steps taken, and eventually we get somewhere.
And if you need any field testing, let me know.
Noted.
I have an interesting briefcase that might spurn some additional work outside of Event Horizon.
I see.
Something more of my primary expertise.
See, end of the conversation pulls a little bit of truth of the start.
Yes, and
I hold respect for you and still appreciate you being around here and helping us.
and to think I was planning on finishing this conversation with Burner, understand that a shot in the foot, I replace my leg. We can't sew your head back on.
And yet you still end it like that.
And now I walk away without saying anything. To make a point.
You and your fancy exits.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. Give me some of that acid gas and we'll see what kind of exit I can make.
Ooh, yes, very much so. Safe travels, Hazard.
You don't want to play with Signal's dolls. I think he has them arranged perfectly.
They're signals?
Yes, they're Signal's dolls. Why do you think they're worshipping the world's best daddy mug?
Oh, that's hilarious.
You know, I heard a very different word than dolls.
What'd you hear?
What did you
I
hear?
heard you.
Balls?
I heard you. I heard you shouldn't mess with Signal's balls because I saw you looking towards the pool table rather than the dolls on the ground.
I feel like in all contexts of all the possibilities, it is still a valid statement to not mess with Signal's balls.
This is true.
I'm
I
It
mean,
sounds like
well,
Chimera's in a good mood. A better one.
pool party. Would you come to the pool party? I'm bringing coffee cake.
Are you asking me?
Hmm?
I'm a tad rusty.
You don't gotta swim to be part of a pool party. It's gotta be by the pool.
We'll see.
Bring some tanning lotion and lie on the side of the pool or something. I don't know.
I can wrap you in
The
saran.
pool is indoors.
We can bring a tanning bed for you.
I'm not associated with that. My invitation was pure and genuine.
I like you.
I'm trying to be a shit.
We'll see.
Is Chimera downstairs?
That's where the humming was coming from.
There you go. Hi.
You sound like you're
Until we get back to the apartment, at least.
Would this be worse in the apartment?
You should
Then we
ask
can
to
go
stop for
upstairs and
coffee.
relax.
How great would a cup of coffee be right now on the way home this evening?
Always good for coffee.
Yes, coffee and more cookies, maybe a Danish. Or an espresso. Double espresso. Lots of sugar.
I can make some really good coffee. I'll see if I can get some of the older machines from the store. Because I don't buy coffee cake.
Oh my god.
I make a brand new coffee cake.
Coffee elitist. But she has her own coffee ground grinder thing. Try one of
Do
those.
you have to duck?
Yes, I have to duck.
That is wild.
Yes.
I've never had to duck. Ever.
You're telling me.
Hmm.
What about the Well, I guess when you were a child you were shorter, so I guess the kid playgrounds you didn't have to
Yeah.
duck for still either.
I went to an amusement park like 2 years ago.
Hmm.
They're like, "Yeah, you can't have kids in this." I'm an adult.
Were you able to ride the roller coasters? Are you at least 48 inches tall? Oh my gracious.
I was for the new one they had. I was trying to argue that my horns are part of my height, and they
band?
disagreed.
Chimera.
Yeah.
Elevator
Yeah.
shoes. Platforms. And take her to the amusement park.
I was saying that they wouldn't let me in the new ride.
Oh,
because I wasn't
God.
Tall enough because they were counting my head and not my antlers.
Chimera, have you
Yeah, the
also
new
never
one.
ridden a roller coaster?
I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
They get sick easily too.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I was in and out of the hospital for what, 15 years of my life? Yeah, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
sick easy.
But you're out now. Live life to the
Yeah, I know
fullest.
that-
What's a little bit of vomit? Well, I mean, a lot to the
We
people
can
behind
get
you,
some
but
pillows, and we can saran wrap the pillows around you.
No,
See,
it's not.
the-
It's not.
bubble wrap. We'll wrap him in bubble wrap.
Funnily enough, I have a fear of heights. I just don't like roller coasters because of that.
Yes, but wrapped in bubble wrap, you'll be so safe. You'll no longer have a fear of
Well,
heights.
Like, cover your eyes so you won't see.
Instead of crunch, it's
Oh, speaking of
bounce,
which, do you have
bounce,
my
bounce,
bandana?
bounce.
Oh, yes, right. The blindfold.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
could put it on when we get to the area. You don't
I'm putting it on my forehead. It's fine. So I can push it down.
Gee, I recognize that section of water. It's part of the ocean.
It's part of the ocean. Where are we? Oh yeah, the ocean.
It's okay, Rin. First we pull down the blindfold, then we attach some very nice little anklets on your feet, and then we go for a swim.
And then I bite
No, that is not how that works.
I know.
you. Swimming with the fishes.
Damn, I tried to scare him.
Thinking with the fishes in that case.
Wait. Skirt.